I'm Frank Hodge, Dean of the Foster School of Business, and today I'm here with Nancy Allbritton, Dean of the College of Engineering, to talk about an exciting new program, the Engineering Leadership Institute. Nancy, welcome.
Frank, I'd love to tell you what excites me about the Engineering Leadership Institute. You know, one of the things I really like about it is that it's for engineers. So it's really designed from day one for engineering technical specialists, as opposed to a broader range of people with different backgrounds. So all the courses really line up for someone with an engineering background. Even more exciting, it's for all types of engineers: bioengineers, manufacturing, infrastructure, power grid. So that makes me super excited about the Engineering Leadership Institute. The last thing I want to tell you that makes me really excited is the fact that it includes AI. But AI for business, not AI is incorporated in engineering skills. So it'll really open a new dimension for our engineers.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, two things that I'm really excited about. One, this program came from both of us listening to the corporate community and them telling us this is what we need from the College of Engineering and the Foster School of Business. We then came together as partners to build this program. So that I'm super excited about. The second is that the curriculum takes the technical expertise of an engineer and then amplifies that by giving them leadership attributes that we teach here at the Foster School of Business that puts them in a position to move up in their corporations to be the next generation of leaders.
Yeah, I really see this program as really being a big step up for the engineers and transforming their careers and really advancing them forward.
Yeah, we do as well. Nancy, could you share what you see in the partnership? Why would we come together to do a program like the Engineering Leadership Institute?
Absolutely. Engineers are now increasingly being asked to step up in their careers and take on leadership roles or really major roles in a company beyond just engineering technical expertise. But in engineering, we don't often train them with this skill set. Really, that kind of expertise lies in the business school: finance, strategic vision, leadership skills. So I really see that's a great attribute of the Foster School of Business. And we can import that knowledge to our engineers. That's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I agree. You know, most people think we work in silos. And I think the reality is we're working hard to work across campus to provide meaningful programs to those in our corporate community. And I think something that's really neat about this particular program is it came from listening to our corporate partners and understanding their needs and then coming together to meet those needs.
Absolutely. I see this program as adding tremendous value to business. It really takes their employees and jumps them up a level so that they can begin to lead the country and move the business forward. The other thing I think that's kind of exciting is engineers usually work in teams with other engineers. But now they're getting exposed to a whole new world that's part of the business community. Finances. How do you read a spreadsheet that's counting, et cetera? Now you've got organizational behavior, long-term strategy, product development. Really, it opens up a whole new dimension for our engineers.
Yeah, I think engineers are so good at determining, can we do something? The business skills we are going to provide in this program allow them to assess, should we do something?
Yes.
And I think that combination is so powerful.
Yes, absolutely. So we're taking engineers and turning them into great leaders.
Couldn't agree more. The Engineering Leadership Institute is about our partnership. Can you describe what does the College of Engineering bring to this partnership?
Right, so engineers have great technical depth. And engineering on paper is different from engineering in the real world. There's a whole set of solutions and you have to design for the best problem. And so really the engineers will have this deep technical background and they'll know the examples from the real world. So they'll be able to marry that with real world business practices. We can also bring tremendous examples from the engineering community, big business challenges in the world of engineering that also go into that technical depth and real world experience. And so I think that's something that we bring to the partnership beyond the Foster School of Business.
Yeah, you talked about those real world problems, and I think that's one of the beauties of the cohort model, which we've integrated into the Engineering Leadership Institute. The first is peer learning and cross-pollination of ideas. You're not only learning from the instructor, the expert in the front of the class, you're learning from your colleagues. The second is the networking opportunities that go with a cohort model. You are developing a network that will be with you for the rest of your career. The third one is the accountability aspect. As you go through a program with others and you're taking classes in lockstep, you become accountable to them. It's a team effort. When things get tough, you step up to the plate because you're part of a team.
Right, right. So mentoring from folks at your own level, but I think a big important aspect of this also is they form a community. And so even after they leave the Engineering Leadership Institute program, they'll continue to work together and get ideas from each other, cross-pollinate as they go through their careers.
Yeah, that networking is so important. So the Engineering Leadership Institute is the first of our knowledge in the country that brings together a leading engineering school with a business school to solve a corporate problem. Tell me about your excitement for that
So my
partnership.
excitement is that this is made for engineers from day one. It's very engineering centric and focused on engineering problems and the challenges that engineers are likely to see as they build their career. Also, engineers have a specific way of looking at the world, and so I think you can add in the right set of skill sets, particularly for engineers, as opposed to other students from other disciplines. And that's one of the things that really excites me the most about this. Also, blending state-of-the-art AI from the business world into the engineering understanding, I think will be a huge step up for our students.
When we looked at the competitor landscape, what we recognized is other programs bring engineers into programs, so they're just a small part of that program.
Right.
This is engineers coming together to upskill so that they're ready for the next leadership challenge.
Yes, and that's what makes me the most excited, because it's really engineering technical brilliance married to strategic vision.
Yeah. Said nicely. Nancy, we designed the Engineering Leadership Institute curriculum with a purpose in mind. That purpose is to bring people together, put them through a cohort model for 15 weeks, and then have them do a comprehensive case at the end. Share your thoughts on the advantage of that model.
So one of my most exciting aspects of the program, I think, are that the engineers come in and on day one, they're challenged to begin thinking in a very different way. It's not just a set of specifications with a technical solution. Now they're thinking much more holistically. Okay, it's kind of, as you alluded to early, we can build it, but should we?
Yeah.
What's the greater picture around it? And so I think that's one of the things that gets me most excited, plus the ability for the engineers to network with each other, to learn the language of the business world so they can go ahead and prosper in their careers.
Yeah, I think, the fact that we designed the program so that it incorporates a big picture perspectives like strategic management, but also gives them those new skills like financial management and supply chain management. Bringing those together so that they can complete a comprehensive project at the end was one of the design choices we made to make it unique, to make it valuable.
Right, and I think that's one of the exciting aspects, is that there is an engineering design project at the end. I don't think you would find that in most leadership institutes, but that's really the challenges that engineers are going to face going forward. And so it really begins to give them that real world experience and practice that they're going to need to excel in the future.
Yeah, tackling those real world unstructured problems and then to embed that into an AI framework. I think that's one of the valuable pieces that engineers will get from this program.
So for most engineers, they can remain in their technical discipline, designing, solving technical problems. But at some point about mid-career, you're faced with a decision. Do I want to step out of my engineering box and go to the next level, become a leader in the organization? Or would I like to stay more in my technical area? I think the Engineering Leadership Institute is the perfect format to test the waters, to be gaining some of those early skills. If you like it, you're good to go and go to the next level and begin to transform your career. So in my mind, that's one of the most valuable aspects of the Engineering Leadership Institute.
And I think across both the College of Engineering and the Foster School of Business, we teach our students that if you're not learning, if you don't have a growth mindset, you're falling behind. This is an opportunity to take that growth mindset and upskill so that you're ready for the next challenge.
Right. Take the risk, go to the next level, transform your career.
Nancy, why does the Engineering Leadership Institute matter to industry?
Well, I think the Engineering Leadership Institute can really bring value to companies. And they do that by taking their employees and really teaching them the business fundamentals quickly and efficiently in a cohort model. And again, allow them to test the waters of leadership, but help them build strategic vision. So for a company, that might take quite a few years, but we in the Engineering Leadership Institute can bring a lot of bang for the buck or value.
Yeah, I think corporations, we often hear from them that it is a lot cheaper to upskill current employees than it is to hire new employees.
Right.
This is an opportunity to upskill current employees and make them prepared for the next opportunity within their corporation.
Not only that, but we will take leaders in business and engineering and they will deliver the education or the upskilling as opposed to a company trying to roll out a huge educational program.
Yeah, it's taking the expertise in the College of Engineering and the Foster School of Business and amplifying that by coming together to provide this program.
Seattle is an engineering wonderland. If you look at the types of industries around the area that we live in, it's a very rich ecosystem, from manufacturing to power systems to robotics. So you should come to Engineering Leadership Institute in Seattle because we have such a rich ecosystem and we can pull problems and challenges and examples from that rich ecosystem.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. One of the top innovative cities in the United States, if not the world, is Seattle. We have the companies here, both from a manufacturing perspective as well as a technology perspective, that are leading the globe. And having a program in that environment just adds to the value add of the program.
If you want to be on the cutting edge of engineering and business, come to the Engineering Leadership Institute in Seattle.
Yeah, in one of the most beautiful parts of the world.
Absolutely. Frank, I just want to say that the College of Engineering is enthusiastic about working with the Foster School of Business. Thank you.
My pleasure. I would also like to say, you know, the future of education is not silos. It's cross-disciplinary collaboration to solve real-world unstructured problems. I can't think of a better partner than the College of Engineering.
Working together, Frank, we'll tackle the world's big problems.
I look forward to it.
Thank you.
To the Engineering Leadership Institute, the future.
The future.